Greetings and Ajashunk of grade 7 studying at ACHARIYA BALA SIKSHA campus Thengaithittu. Today I am going to do the book review of this book named as Heidi. This book was authored by Jonas Sibray and this book has 214 pages. Now I am going to explain the story. Once a girl lived in a city. With his family, she lived very happily with the peacefulness, and she had many pets, so like goats, sheep, and some dogs and cats. She loved to feed them, and she loved to play with them when she get bored. So that time when she was taking the goat to some big plains to eat some grass for them, give the grass for them. So that time she saw a big man. He was very weird, and he was standing like a statue in front of her. So she was very surprised, and she wants to talk with her. He go and talk, but the man does not respond. Heidi told him, "Who are you? What are you doing?" Like, but the man did not respond. And when he touched him, he has been banished somewhere. So after she walk around them, she got some headache and has been fall down. And when she woke up, and she saw a big plaza, and whereas she get many trees around her. So it was a big forest around the world. She has been teleported unfortunately by that man, and she think the bad of that man, but the man give some foods to her, and told he was the god to her, but she didn't believe. And so if you are God, take me to my parents. So he also took it to his parents, and he gives some wealth to them, and has been banished again. Now they live happily with some goats and some sheep. And this girl thinks that we saw the real God. Thank you, everyone.
Hi, happy greetings. I'm Rani, and I'm grade 7 studying at ACHARIYA MANDIR Now I'm going to book review from a book that I read at home. Let's start. So this name of the book is Panchtantra Stories. This book contains 265 stories. Now let us see the number of pages in this book. So the total number of pages in this book is 229 pages. And this is the last page of this book, as you can see here. Now I have read one story from this book. Let us hear a summary of that story. This is the story which I have read today. So the title of the story is The Foolish Sage and the Cheat. In this story there are three characters: the sage, a discipline, and a cheat. Now let us hear a summary of this book. In this book there was a sage who had lots of money from his from the gifted well-wishers, and this money he had lots of money, but he didn't know where to keep it, so he carried it in a bag wherever he went. One day a cheat noticed this sage was carrying a bag wherever he went, and noticed that there was something valuable in this bag. So he fell in the sage's leg and said, "Oh wise old man, please show me the correct way in the life." The sage said, "Be my discipline and I'll teach you everything." So from that time the cheat became the sage's discipline, and he had the discipline who was the cheat helped the sage wherever he went. One day the sage had to perform a celebration in a nearby village for some son who in the village. So he accepted the invite and went to the village and took his discipline with him on the way. On the way they crossed a river. So the sage got some holy water, and he kept his bag in the river nearby the river, and set his discipline to wait here and safeguard his holy water and his bag. The bag contains valuable treasures such that which is gifted by the sage's well-wishers. So the sage continued his journey, and when he came back, the bag was not there, but the holy water was there, and the sage's discipline, who was the cheat, took the bag full of gold and valuable things and left. And the sage was cheated by his discipline, who was the cheat. So the moral of the story: even sages can get cheated, but the most important thing is to think before you do anything. Thank you, love you all.
Readings to all. I am Raja and from grade 7 studying at ACHARIYA MANDIR, IT campus Thengaithittu. Now I am going to tell book review. The book name is Legends of India. The book is written by Apple Books. This book have 158 pages and 23 chapters. Now I am going to tell the first chapter. The first chapter name is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Abdul Kalam was born on 15th October in 1931 at Dhanushkodi near the Rameswaram. His full name is Avil Pakir Janul bin Abdul Kalam. His family not very rich. His father used to rent boats to the fishermen to earn his livelihood. He was upon completion of the secondary education at Swart School in Ramanathapuram, Dr. Abdul Kalam took engineering at the Joseph College near the Tirchi before joining the Defense Research Development Organization in 1958. After servicing of a year, he switched to the ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. He was the Indian satellites and the vehicles. He was the project director there, and his executive research in the field led to his extensive research in the field. Thank you.
Happy greetings. I am SP Sanjana of grade 7 A, studying at ACHARIYA BALA SIKSHA campus Thengaithittu. Today I am going to give book review of 29, The Magic Tree House, and the book is Lions at Lunchtime. So in this book, Annie and Jack were walking to the home after they going to the grocery shop and coming to the home. They bought some bread, peanut butter, jellies, honey. So while going, Annie asked Jack, "Are you going to eat bread, peanut butter jelly, or peanut butter honey bread?" While Jack answering, he suddenly stopped, and Mary asked, "What? Like that?" Then from the tree house, they saw the light. So they climbed up the tree, and the time stopped in the real world, and they went to the Africa. Suddenly teleported to the Africa. After that, when they went to the Africa, they went to the forest, which is like there's a lot of wild animals. So Annie and Jack will survive the wild animals, mainly with the lions. Yes, we will see. And this author of the book is Mary Pop Hobson, and this book contains 70 pages. Thank you and love you all.